Hello out there in YouTube land. Just wanted to take a moment and discuss this project just before I start the video. Back, I guess it was right around the time that the pandemic was kind of booming. Shortly after the quarantine ended, I think, a buddy approached me, my friend James Mackenzie, who I've known since high school days, approached me about a project that he was working on. I thought it was a really awesome idea, which was to do superhero meditations. And he hadn't really seen a lot of that type of content around, and he thought it was something that was interesting, worth checking out, worth trying. So he approached me about doing the sound, creating some music to go along with it, and trying to do something that would complement. He had a template project that he wrote about the Incredible Hulk, which is kind of interesting little synchronicity for me, because just right around the same time, actually, it's kind of a long story, but I work with special needs clients, and the client that I was working with at the time and am presently working with has nicknames that he calls some of his staff, not to be too revealing or anything about their identity, but just kind of funny because at that time they started calling me the Hulk. I guess because I work hard or whatever.
I'm always lifting heavy stuff
at work, so that was the name that had just been bestowed upon me right around the time that this project kicked off. We actually recorded this in the parking lot of a flea market at the time, because we were still in those stages where people weren't really coming to each other's homes or anything like that. So we recorded the vocal, the narration part in the car at a flea market. So anyway, the Incredible Hulk. It's a meditation about anger. I wouldn't say that it is a traditional meditation in terms of the style of it. It's more like almost like a guided imagery tour through what it is to embody the essence of the Hulk, what the Hulk's all about, how he channels that anger and turns it into something positive that can help society at large. So I'm proud of the work that I put into it. You'll notice there's a lot of subtle things going on in the background. There's some binaural beats, a pattern that I created at a site that you can kind of fine-tune the way that you want the binaural beat pattern to sound. I threw in all kinds of little meditative soundscapes, I guess you would say. And then I took the theme of the 80s television show, the Incredible Hulk theme. I believe there's a name for that. I will flash that across the screen as I'm talking about it, because the name escapes me at the moment. But I learned how to play that by ear and kind of turned it into my own little meditative journey of sorts, music-wise. So I think that's about all there is to say. I just wanted to give a little disclaimer and talk a little bit about how this came to be. I hope everyone is having a great 2023, end of 2023. Happy holidays, whatever you do, Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, I don't know, whatever you do. Celebrate eating cotton candy. You do you. Much love to everyone, and hope you enjoy this. Thanks.
Our meditation today features the Incredible Hulk and his superpowers and abilities. This meditation will focus on how we can draw the Hulk's extraordinary strengths into our daily lives. Please get into a quiet, comfortable place, either seated or sit cross-legged. Settle in, close your eyes, and clear your thoughts. Many guided meditations teach you to feel at peace with the world. The Incredible Hulk doesn't feel at peace with the world. He rages at it. He erupts against corrupt governments and villains and evildoers across the globe. You can recognize the rage inside you and harness it for good, just like the Hulk. Let us begin this journey. You are a brilliant scientist, Dr. Banner, perhaps the fourth smartest person in the world. The setting is a desert plain where rests a gamma bomb. By accident, you find yourself near the bomb when it erupts and its gamma rays are released. Gamma rays are some of the highest forms of light lying in the electromagnetic spectrum beyond ultraviolet and X-rays. A gamma ray has 10,000 times more energy than the light we can see. All of that energy infused into your body and bones and muscles. Now, whenever you are either excited or become angry, you transform into the marauding green behemoth known as the Incredible Hulk. You stumble away from the gamma bomb through the desert onto a high, rocky cliff. Out in the distance, many miles from your perch, you see your town or city, the one where you are currently listening to this meditation. Picture it in your mind. It's filled with people you know and familiar buildings and settings. You've walked through its parks, you've shopped in its markets. You love this town, but even there, in your very neighborhood, there is injustice. It is a villain. You have a villain too. Your villain is not a person with a face and a corporeal body. Your villain is an idea, an action, an injustice. Can you picture your own personal villain? That idea or injustice that makes you very angry? Picture it now. Think about your villain. It is time for it to be vanquished. The mere thought of it makes you displeased and irritable and furious. It makes the anger pulse through you, the rage through your heart, through your arms, through your lungs, through your eyes. It begins to cloud your mind. Feel it? Your anger is real. Like gamma rays coursing through you, your anger is an energy. It is a fuel. It is a tool. Your anger informs you, but it does not lead you or control you. Listen to your anger. Let it direct you. It can guide you toward what you should pay attention to and where you should place your energy. Anger is not an action. It only informs your actions. Anger is a message, but not a method. Feel that anger inside you. It transforms you. Take a deep breath. Feel your body expand. You're becoming stronger and larger and angrier. Take another deep breath. Your arms expand. You can see the green gamma radiation pulsing through your veins. You continue to grow and expand and get larger. Take yet another deep breath. Your clothes rip from your body. You are now a humongous, green, angry, seething monster. You are the Incredible Hulk, one of the strongest superheroes of all time. Evildoers are uneasy around you. Wicked governments fear you. Remember that. You are now a force to be reckoned with. Feel your anger. Take that idea you are angry with, injustice, prejudice, whatever, and visualize it in your mind. Now turn that idea into bricks. A big pile of bricks filled with that one injustice, that one idea that fills you with outrage. Now take those bricks and build them into a wall. A huge wall that towers before you. It's tall and imposing and thick and strong. Now look down at your fists. They are immense and magnificent. They are green, full of muscles and veins. You can feel the power and strength and anger flowing through your fists. Ball them up. Clench them firmly. Take another deep breath. Feel the strength within you. You fear nothing. Nothing can stand against you. You are the Incredible Hulk. Now drive your fist through the brick wall. It crumbles around you. Pieces rain down upon your mountainous body. There are a few portions of the wall which remain standing. Drive your other fist through the remaining pieces of the wall. It turns to dust and rubble. You turn toward a giant boulder. You lift it. It must weigh tons, although you pick it up like it's a basketball. You wield it above your head and throw the boulder through the remains of the wall. The boulder rolls and tumbles down the huge desert cliff you're standing upon. The rage deep inside you is now boiling over like a lava from a volcano. It burns inside you like a sun. Focus on that rage. You are powerful. If you could control and direct the anger within you toward proper targets, imagine what good you could do. Anger can tear down, but anger can also inspire us to create, to feel alive, to make and invent new things and new systems, to be vital, to see solutions where other people see pessimistic acceptance. You are an incredible being, but it's ultimately up to you what to do with your anger, where you channel it, and what you attempt to accomplish with it. You can ignore the anger. You can pretend you're at peace with the world and all of its injustice, or you can listen to your anger. This is the same dilemma the Incredible Hulk faces every day. Does the brilliant scientist, Dr. Banner, keep the anger all bottled up inside? Does he pretend that he's not angry? Does he run away from it and hide? Well, yes, he's tried all of those methods and more at various times during his superhero career. But he eventually realizes his anger is important. It's a gift, and it transforms him into something very useful. When things need smashing, Hulk smash. You can use your anger to spar with things like injustice. Yes, it's a little more complicated than smashing bad people, but remember, deep within you, Dr. Banner, the fourth most brilliant person on the planet, dwells. You will figure it out. You will let your anger inform you and give you insights and guide you. And when you're done, you will see a clear vision of how you can smash the injustices of the world. Channel the Hulk inside you. Fight for a better planet. Take action rather than complain. Lash out, but not with your fists. Let anger whisper in your ear, reminding you to focus your energies rather than scream and whine and criticize emptily. Let anger empower you to smash the systems that should have died many years ago. Transform yourself into something useful, powerful, intelligent, driven, and principled. Feel the gamma radiation that floods your body. Welcome this power. Don't fight it. Because it was that gamma bond that made you special. It molded you into the forceful, strapping, sturdy being you are today. Find where that anger dwells inside you. Can you find it? There will be many times in the future you must access it. You must first know where it lives inside you. It will be like a burning fireball somewhere inside. Know how to channel it and let it out. And when you unleash it, know how and what to direct it toward. When you access your anger, Dr. Banner, you become superpowered, one of the strongest beings in our galaxy. Now you know the place inside you where the anger lives. You can come back to it when you want to. You can access it when you need to. How do I know this? When Captain America asked Dr. Banner how he can just become the Hulk whenever he needs to, Banner simply responded, "That's my secret. I'm always angry." And you should be too. Slowly, carefully, begin placing your anger back into that spot within you. Let it flow into that place just like the gamma radiation that infused your body. Now that half your anger is back in its place within you, your arms begin shrinking. They slowly turn from timber green back to your regular skin tone. Your fists lose girth, like air slowly escaping from a balloon. The green, permeating your muscles, is slowly beginning to fade. The clothes that previously ripped and hung from your body in tatters begin fitting more appropriately, although now fully shredded. You peer up from the cliff you're on. Again, in the distance, many miles away, you see your town. Your body continues to shrink. You are slowly changing back from green monster to brilliant scientist. You think of all the actions you could take, guided by your anger at the state of the world. You now know you must use your rage to improve your city. Not just for some, but for all. You look down at your hands and they appear regular sized again. You try to push a boulder and it doesn't budge. Great Scott, you mutter to yourself. You are now just a mortal with mortal strength. You, brilliant scientist, the fourth most intelligent person in the world, are now free to wander back to civilization and be observant. You never know when evil will rise up and require your superpower to fight it. You can feel the place inside you where your anger lives. At any moment, you can access it, screw the lid off, let it flow into your body, again transforming you into a powerful superhero. Most people won't understand what lives inside you, who you are. They may even fear you because they've seen your power when you've accessed it and channeled it. But you don't have to worry about those people or listen to them. They will never understand the mighty monster that lives inside you. Ignore them. They are puny gods. Do what you're supposed to do. You clench your human-sized fist and you smile. You enter the threshold of your city. You can now slowly wiggle your fingers and open your eyes. Thanks for joining me on this Incredible Hulk guided meditation. I hope you enjoyed it and it has in some way inspired you to access that anger deep within you. I'll leave you with the words of Phil Coulson. The world is full of evil and lies and pain and death, and you can't hide from it. You can only face it. The question is, when you do, how do you respond? Who do you become? Until next time, good luck.